Hello and welcome everyone to this week's COT review. I'm Thomas from COTbase.com, and today we're going to have a look at the 29th COT report in 2014. As usual, we're going to start off with the changes in commercials position. So here we go. As you can see, we've got heating oil on top of our list. Here we go, on top of our list with a 15% change in commercials positions. You can see the change size over here. It's definitely larger than average. We do see greater changes in the past. Quite often actually, and as you can see, these changes were in most cases pretty effective signals in heating oil. But let's move on and have a look at the 5-year chart and see how extreme heating oil is at the moment. You can see that a bullish extreme may be on its way in a couple of weeks if commercials can reach 30 or even above net long territory. We're not there yet, but you can see we're getting closer and closer week by week. And if we reach those levels, we're going to be at an extreme that, of course, would be called significant COT extreme, possibly changing the trend in heating oil. Let's move on and have a look at the Dow Jones. We have a 15% change in commercials positions over there. Of course, it is an opposite COT change signal. It is a bearish type COT change signal. Moving on to the 5 years chart, let's have a look at the extreme. You can see that we're moving away from these bullish extreme levels. We're pretty far away from bearish ones. There's still some time left to get to those levels. So it's really the change signal that is indicating a bearish movement in prices. Moving on to the euro, where we have a 14% change in commercial positions. You can see it over here. It's definitely much greater than average. We do see greater changes in the past. Checking these change signals, we can state that in most cases these were pretty effective COT change signals. So we are expecting a bullish move in the euro market soon. But let's open a 5 years chart and see how extreme this market is. You can see on the numbers, 99 report extreme in commercials, 86 report extreme in large speculators, and 110 report extreme in small speculators. So this is already a significant extreme. It's of course bullish one. It's not. I wouldn't say it is a all-time or very large extreme. You can see even on this 5 year chart, I'm showing you this case back in 2012. This was a really trend changer that came a bit early, at least the signal. But as you can see, prices did react, and we are getting a bullish extreme at the moment. Of course, this extreme can widen even more. So I'm not saying that prices are going to start going higher from here. Of course, the change signal suggests that, but that normally is a near-term signal. The medium to longer-term picture is going to be more clear if commercials could reach above 200, 250, or maybe even 300,000 contracts net long. Of course, I'm talking about commercials. So we're not there yet, but as you can see, the extreme is widening at the moment. Let's move on and have a look at large speculators COT extreme. Soybeans on top of a list with a 406 report extreme in large speculators, but as you can see, we have an all-time COT extreme in small speculators. So that's an all-time that we have, a 430 report extreme in commercials. So the extreme is huge. As you can see, last week we had prices moving in this direction. So maybe we can see prices bottoming over here, which would mean the extreme is going to not be wider in the upcoming weeks. It's going to move back, and if so, then we're going to get a similar case as I'm showing you right now here on the chart. So you can see that in soybeans and basically in all soybeans market, these COT extreme signals are pretty effective, something that you should be aware of when trading these markets. Russell 2000, the next market, we have a 161 report extreme in large speculators. Opening the 5 year chart, it's going to be more visible. Here you go. It is a bullish extreme signal, not an all-time. It's definitely on the 5 years chart a visible extreme, possibly pushing prices even higher. Of course, these markets, indexes do correlate with each other, so you should have a look at other index charts as well before you take any trade. But it is a bullish extreme signal. There's no question to that. cotton, our next market, we have an 87 report extreme, both in commercials and large speculators too. If you look at this 5 years chart, you can see how well these extremes were capable of pushing prices higher. So again, similarly to the soybeans market, we have a bullish extreme that may end this decline that we have in cotton at the moment. Okay, that's going to be all for this week. If you would like to have a look at other COT charts, you can do so at our COT charts page. If you would like to have a more in-depth and detailed COT analysis, then here's the COT analysis page where you can add other great functions to the table: the long-term trend, volume and open interest scores, the COT index, and of course you can look at new COT report types, data types, do your historical analysis, look at all markets. So a lot of great functions in the subscription service at COTbase.com. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I hope to see you next week. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.